What's good? What's good? What's going on? Hurry up and die. I see you here, bro. Appreciate you, King B. My big bro Boob in the building. What's good, y'all? I see you fresh. 187, I had called you, bro. See what's good with you, man. Check up on you. What's going on, everybody? Let me see something. You know, my little brother Nitro gonna pull up. Let me copy the link right quick. See if I could throw it in the comments, man. What's going on, though? See if I could post the stream yard up there. Salute. What up, shit? Shit on play. Salute. Salute, salute. I don't know why they won't let me throw the AA Fresh. I think I sent you the post. See if you could put the post up in there for me, Fresh. The StreamYard chat joint. They won't let me put the StreamYard up. See if you could throw it up for me real quick. Let me see. They won't let me put the StreamYard up. There you go. Salute, salute, King B. What up, bro? That's my big brother right there, King B. What's going on? Yeah, I got it. I got it fresh. It dropped. It dropped. Salute. Just trying to wait for a couple more people to come on up in here. I'm waiting on my boy Nitro. He supposed to pull up. Think Nitro gonna pull up. You know, he always come through in the clutch for me. That's my boy. Salute to my brother Nitro, man. That nigga be pulling up in the clutch for a nigga. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, give me 1 second, y'all. We here. Yeah, came to talk about unjust today, man. Some positivity. Shit don't play. I see you in the building, mama. Let me see. When social injustice, a whole lot of different injustice. You know what I'm saying? But the police be on some other shit. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to I had to do something in my house. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to see if my little brother Nitro come up. What up? Hurry up. Hurry up and die. What's good, bro? I'm happy you pulled up for some positivity, man. I still got love for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy you pulled up for the positivity. I'm just trying to get a couple more people up in here. I got some people supposed to pull up. At least if my little bro Nitro pull up on me, I could do the show, or one of my brothers pull up. Hold on 1 second. I don't like doing it by myself. Let me see. Let me see. Where my boy at? Kill that. There you go. See, my brother Killer passed. My brother Killer passed the bar exam. You know what I'm saying? So he know a lot about the law. So I definitely want to get my brother Killer up in here, get a couple of people in here. We can start talking about this injustice. You know, from what you can see in the pictures that I posted on the front screen, there's a lot of motherfuckers that's you know what I'm saying, being oppressed by the police right now. And it's wicked out here in the street. There's a whole lot of people being oppressed. You know what I'm saying? So we could definitely get in it. I know we all got stories of being oppressed by the police, you know what I'm saying, being harassed. All that's a part of injustice. You know what I'm saying? Just jumped out. You know what I'm saying? Might have had his hands in your pocket. I've had a cop actually try to dig in my ass. You know what I'm saying? In front of my family and everything. So we got a lot of stories to tell. We gonna see what's up. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different things that come with the unjust. It's not just the police, the government itself. You know what I'm saying? When they out there shooting all them innocent people with rubber bullets, that's unjust. Hitting them with canisters and tear gas when they peacefully protesting, that's unjust. Injustice, excuse me. There's a whole lot of different things that's can be put in that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I know there's a lot of us that been through that injustice, you know what I'm saying, justice, where the police did some fuck shit or the government itself, the courts, whether like Uncle Ken, certain things they did with Uncle Ken with child support. There's a lot of different situations, you know what I'm saying, that applies to that. hmm Salute, Uncle Ken, salute. Hunter Rizzo in the house. Hold on. Hunter Rizzo, man, I'm sorry, I can't mod from here. I can't. I think I might have modded you up already, Hunter. If I didn't, I gotta figure out. I can't mod from here. I gotta. Yeah, hold on one second. Nobody go nowhere. Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can get it. Ken, jump up on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second, y'all. Let me go here so I can put my mod on right quick. I got mods on here. I got mods on here. I didn't know that. Salute, salute, salute. Stucky, what's going on, Stucky? No nonsense, Stucky, what's going on? Greetings, P mods, everyone entering the chat. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, man, there's a lot of injustice. There's a lot of different things that go on that nobody actually comes up here and talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see. I'm pretty sure we got some people in here that they've been through some bullshit with the law or the government or something. Uncle Ken, a matter of fact, Uncle Ken got some stories. My bad, my internet just went out. Everything in my house just blacked out. Yeah, 187. You got that hurricane coming up the East Coast right now, fucking up Florida, and is on his way here. So yeah, I know how that go. Did I leave that light over? OG Briss, what's going on, OG Briss? I was on a run for 6 years. Come on up, Briss. If you want to chat, I'm about to drop the link. Come on up in here. I'm gonna drop the link. I want to hear some of the stories and shit. You know what I'm saying? Drop the link again. Where you at, Uncle Ken? Salute, Hunter. Salute, salute. Yeah, well, my thing is just I got a story. I'll tell you that story there. One day I was coming out my building out the projects. I was in River Park Towers, right? Coming out with my kids and shit. So I guess they was rambling through somebody's house on the ninth floor. I think it was I lived in eight. So it was the sixth floor. They was scrambling through a nigga house. So a cop that actually seen me there, Ace Boogie, what up? A cop that actually seen me, that knew me, was standing there when the elevator opened up. Long story short, by the time I get downstairs, I stopped on the second or a couple of floors down. They got on the other elevator and made it straight down. So now we meet up again. I walk my ass, I walk my ass out the building. Soon as I get out the building door, they grab me up, throw me on the wall. Throw me up on the wall, start searching me. I'm telling them, listen, I got my kids right here with me behind me. He tells me comply basically like he don't give a fuck. So me and him, we getting into the little argument. I got my hands on the wall. He dig his hands down the back of my motherfucking pants and try to go on my ass. I spin around him and we get to fighting. So now me and the police get to fighting out here. His partner pulls his gun. I stop fighting. They arrest me. Charged me with menacing and assault on an officer. By the time we got to the precinct, I wasn't being charged for nothing. I was released from the precinct. Yeah, no DAT, no nothing. Because they knew that they were wrong by trying to do it. I'm lying. I was let go from there, but I also had that charge on me. But I had a what's that shit called? It was a disappearance ticket thing, so I had to come to court for it. They ended up dropping it, but it fucked up a lawsuit that I had with the state, or a whole other different type of time. But they actually tried to go on my ass and dig in my ass while my kids were standing right there. You know what I'm saying? Just because he know me, just because me and him had bad blood and it was bad tension. You know what I'm saying? And I think just that alone, with your kid standing there, your kid, you got a son. At the time, my son might have been about like 8, about 7 or 8, probably around that time. My daughter, like fucking about, Brown would have been like 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? And this is what my kids get to see when they walk out the building with their father, a cop digging in their father ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's a cool look. You know what I mean? But that's what we go through as young black men. What up, Briss?
Whoa,
OG,
salute,
salute.
fam.
Whoa, what up, bro?
Good, yo.
Ace Boogie.
What's good? What's good?
Ain't shit, man. Just giving up the stories and shit, talking about this injustice, the shit that we go through basically as black men. And we got white men that go through it, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, just as people. You know what I'm
That's a
saying? It's
fact.
not just one race. I had to let people know that this channel is not just a black channel. I do promote everything black on this channel, but there are also white people that stand up for us, just as well as Chinese, Dominican. It's all type of people that was on the front line standing up for us. So we
Absolutely.
can't just make a channel just for black people because that's some racist shit. We be
Right,
doing the
right,
same thing that they're doing.
right.
That's a fact.
You
That
know what I'm
makes
saying? But
sense.
yeah, OG, I see you said you was on a run for 6 years.
Yeah, man. Shit, the same, my same fucking crib I'm living in now. I've been here for like 25 years. I've shit. A good friend of mine got killed. You
Mm,
know, shit. Nigga ain't want to play the retaliation game, so nigga know I had warrants for another charge. The nigga just kept sending them in my fucking house like constantly just to get me off the streets. And like 3 times
yeah.
they came to my house for me, and I was in here, but I was hiding. And I just got tired. I ain't really want to leave my grandson at the time. I just took off and took him with me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Shit, really, motherfucker tracked me down where I was at downtown. I wouldn't leave the city. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I didn't
Yeah.
want to leave my daughters and shit. So I ran in the city for 6 fucking years. Like after the storm, you know what I'm saying? I ran to Texas for a little while, but man, we got wound up getting into like a whole gang fight out there with the motherfuckers in Houston. You know,
Mm,
they didn't want nobody from New Orleans out there because it was like, you know what I'm saying, terrified of motherfuckers from New Orleans, you know.
yeah.
I was running out there in fucking Texas, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker had
Hmm.
license plates to my fucking vehicles. Man, I had to leave Texas and come back to New Orleans because I'd rather get busted in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying, than
Then
out
they
there.
catch a new one out there.
Yeah, man.
Especially in Texas.
But let me ask you this: how did they treat you when they caught you? They treated you like you was the worst in the world.
Oh, yes, indeed, man. Just behind, like I see, I was on the run, after my partner got killed. The shit that led up to me behind the run, you know what I'm saying? That's what made them come get me behind the shit was
Yeah, your
you know
mic,
what
your
I'm saying?
mic went kind of low, bro.
Yeah, you can hear me now?
I can hear you, bro.
You know, when they come, you know what I'm saying? Like it was behind like a murder and some shit. And man, I'm talking about this and like man, they had like fucking 30 fucking calls, 3 fucking SWATs. They looking for all kind of guns and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, what the fuck behind? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Behind a
but
person that was
I don't
killed. He
I,
was my
I don't
partner.
I don't want
You
to
know,
cut you off, OG. Check this out. But they bought that nigga Roof Dillon out that I got in the picture up there. They bought Roof Dillon out and took him to motherfucking Burger King or
Burger King.
McDonald's after he shot
Right,
up the whole fucking church.
That's a
man.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? We can
Say,
have a.
bro,
I just put up a post where that guy that's inside the airport. He's part of the LGBT community. You could tell that he's gay, and he did nothing wrong by asking about his ticket, and they arrested him in the airport. So you got to think about that. They allow a motherfucking to what I'm saying. He said off topic. I love the way he say New Orleans. Salute, no stucky, no nonsense. But
I
at the
can't
end of
see
the
this
day,
shit.
yeah, that's in the chat. You got to remember something. We don't have the same privilege as certain people, and I hate to say white people, but it's the truth. And I got to be real with it. They have a certain privilege that we don't. We would have never got taken to McDonald's. Yo, I got indicted, right? I got indicted in what was that? '08. I got indicted in '08 on a drug charge. They came and got me after I was charged for an attempt murder that I didn't do. First of all, so they knew I didn't do it because I had to record it and everything. I was out of town when it happened. I bailed out on attempt murder in November. January 14th, they came and banged my door to come get me for a drug indictment. When they came and got me for the drug indictment, they set my ass up. We went first. They came and got us. The nigga took us and allowed us to get a pack of cigarettes. And you know what his response was? We're gonna get you a pack of cigarettes because y'all not gonna see the streets for a long time. So it's like,
Mhm.
and now we had about four fucking paddy wagons, big vans. You know how they come, full of people, right? The one van that we was in had about 12 people in it. So they let us get. He went and got a pack of cigarettes out the store and let us smoke the cigarettes at the back of the joint and said, get rid of whatever else, meaning do whatever you do. But he told us, yeah, this is your last time probably smoking cigarettes for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So he had the intent to put us away forever. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And basically slap a pack of cigarettes in our face and we supposed to be cool with what you said.
And another thing they do, you know, like when they come and got me, they come in the house, they was looking for a lot of assault rifles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the tip was the assault rifle. Even though they didn't find no assault rifles, they
Mm-hmm.
come out the house with boxes of shit, brand new clothes, trying to make everybody think that they done found nothing but guns and
Mm-hmm.
nothing but drugs. So the next time a motherfucker see me, you know what I'm
They
saying? They
looking
think,
at you
you
crazy.
going out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey yo, they had a box with my name on it. When I opened up the door and I told them I'm coming out the door, they had a box that said my name on it. So I thought it was the big Balboski. I seen the helicopters flying around my project, the Coast Guards and the water, because we got water back there. So I'm like, God damn. I'm looking at that shit. I'm thinking it's over. Like it's federal. Even though it was state. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm all fucking now part my guns. This is my big little bro right here. This is Killer. You know what I'm saying? Salute
It
Killer.
was
Now my
good, bro.
brother right here is in
We
West
gon-
Virginia. He passed the bar exam. You know what I'm saying? He knows the law like a
Bro.
motherfucker. A Killer.
yeah, that's a fact.
Give me one of the experiences that you went through with the police with injustice.
You want
Whether it
something
was
minor?
behind a wall, or even on the street, whichever way you go.
Um, I was at a facility. You know,
Killer, your mic went off, your whole shit went off.
hold on,
Wax
hold on, bro.
dog.
Pardon me. I'm
All
gonna
right, there
tap
you
right
go.
back in. Pardon me. Hold on.
All right, come on back in. Wax dog, what's up, Wax? Yeah, anybody got any experiences y'all want to come up and share, man? This is the time to come up and share, man. I appreciate OG coming up here with me, holding it down, man.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? But yeah, yo, OG, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Them niggas had the box with my name on it. You know what they walked out my house with? They left the cell phone. They walked out my house with maybe about $1,700 in cash that I had took out my pocket that I actually didn't do nothing with. That was actually just money that was on the table. They walked out with that in the box. That's it. No drugs, no guns, no nothing. I had
Yeah,
a, I had 5 sales on my indictment under a gram and a half. Bullshit indictment under a gram and a half, bro. 5 sales under a gram and a half. And the only reason why I say I could talk about it because I was already convicted of it, and I did a program for it because I had been in trouble in over 10 years. So now check this out. When I get busted, they got a gram and a half on me on 5 sales. I said, what the fuck is that? And then that's when I found out it doesn't matter how much you sell, it's the fact that you sold.
right.
I used to
Right.
always think it's the amount that gets you the time. And then I found out it's not the amount that gets you the time, it's the fact that you made the sale, period. Because you can
Yep.
actually sell fake work and
And
still
get
get the and get
20
indicted
years.
and
I
get
was, I
20
was,
years.
man, I was locked up with a cat. Got 20 years for selling fucking baking soda. You know,
Mm.
it was just a sale charge. You know what I'm saying? That man.
Matter of fact, I think my wife did. Was it you that said you had a family member that was fucking with the Mexican or something, and he was sold some fake work or some shit, fake heroin, and they gave him 20 years and shipped him back to Mexico. Yep, yep, it was all fake. So 20 grams of fake heroin. My wife, family, boyfriend sold fucking 20. What was it? 20 grams? I mean, I don't know. It was more than that.
Hey, Walt,
Yeah, about 100
you need
bundles
something,
of
bro?
fake work. No
You good?
distribution. Don't distribution is a motherfucker. It definitely is, Hunter.
Oh
So
yeah, that
he
distribution.
had
See that
over
distribution
yeah,
charge? That's a motherfucker right there, dog. And look, when they
distribution and trafficking.
yeah, when they come got me, they found a 45. I had a 1911. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
With a gun. They were so
Yeah,
classic with it. They played with it, touched on it, pulled the clip out, did all kind of shit with it. You
thought they
heard me?
had something.
So when my first thing is, you know what I'm saying, test it for fingerprints.
Hmm. Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
That was
Dustin
my
and see if
defense.
I
I'm like,
touched it.
man, they passed that gun around and try to give it to me to hold it. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? They try to give me that gun. You know what I'm saying? Man, the judge threw that shit out. He threw the gun
Yeah,
charge out. You know
that's
what I'm
right.
saying?
That's right. Salute to
All
Miss
the fucking
Playful.
fingerprints,
Salute to Miss
fingerprints all
Playful, man.
over that shit.
Appreciate you pulling up, sis. Yeah. See, you gotta understand something. That's adjustment. How they gonna try to put the gun on you? You know what I'm saying? Because you found the gun in there, you gonna pass it around and try to get me to touch the gun, so my prints is on it.
That's
So
right,
you
cause
could so you could charge me for it.
they already done fucked up. You know what I'm
They knew
saying?
they wasn't supposed to do that in the first
If they
place.
would have found it and just put it in evidence and just collected it, no, they won't pass it around and laugh all at me and shit. You know what I'm saying? And playing
Yeah.
with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just shaking my fucking head. Say, man, just bring me, give me where I gotta go at. You know what I'm saying? Let me give me a fucking bump and a phone call.
Hmm.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm
Drugs
just
plus a
dirty,
gun.
bro. You know,
Yeah. Yo.
out of all the times I've been arrested, P, the fucking police report was never the way it
The
happened.
way it's supposed. Yeah. It's not. Yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. My first charge, right, ever, was a cell in a second degree. No, in the third degree, 220.39 criminal cell in the third degree of a controlled substance. That was my first charge as an adult. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest to you, that was my last felony as an adult before the indictment because I beat the attempt murder charge. I bust their ass like Rocky on that. But I had to cop out to the drugs, which they knocked down to a misdemeanor and gave me a program for.
Right.
Now, when they wrote the report up, the report said that I had sold 100 grams of cocaine, not hard rock, cocaine to the police. When they put it in the water, it only came back maybe about, let's say, roughly like 60 something grams. I copped out. My first charge, I was supposed to get a program because I had never been arrested as an adult before. They tried me as an adult, and I was a juvenile. I was 16 when they tried me. I was 17, 16 arrested, but I got trial for. I didn't go to trial. I copped out at 17, but they charged me as an adult. I was supposed to get a program then as a juvenile, or I was supposed to get youthful offender. They never gave it to me. So what they did was they took that and gave me I supposed to copped out to a year and a day. I refused that offer. The next offer they came up with was a 1 and 3. I asked for a program. They told me if I don't take the 1 and 3, they're gonna send me to trial. So they basically forced me into taking a 1 and 3 with no youthful
Shit,
offender,
they
which put
offered
the F on my
they
jacket.
off they offered me 17 years and told me if I go to trial and if I lose, I'm gonna get the whole 75.
Yo, bro, they damn. Yeah, they offered me for the 10 murder. They offered me 7. Then they offered me 3.5. Then they offered me 7 with 5 year parole, and then they offered me 8 1/3 of 25 if I blow trial. And I took them to trial and beat them.
Yeah, I told my wife and them, I'm like, man, look, take the last little money, you know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all gotta do, you know what I'm saying? I told them what lawyer to go get. I said, man, we gotta get, we gotta beat this shit, you know what I'm saying? But when
That's a
they came
fact.
and offered me the 10, I just took that because it was both under the 572 Act, you know what I'm saying? So I was doing it with good time. So I
Yeah,
was
come on
already
home
down like
early.
right, I was already down like 23 months.
So you already
Got
had it
into
in.
all different type of programs and work release and fuck, I was on the street more than I was in jail. The last end of my dose.
Facts. That's good money. See, but it's bad because we gotta go through all these different struggles. Like I said, this Ruth Dillon nigga went to church and killed everybody in the church damn near and walked out of that bitch with handcuffs on. We
Put
reach for a while and they get murdered.
don't
Man, you
get
cannot
even on
say
the
nothing
jacket, a
small
bulletproof
to them
vest.
bitches or nothing. They won't beat your fucking ass, kill you.
Yo,
You know what I'm
my
saying,
wife, my
dog?
wife, my wife is right here. Here, she'll tell you. I done had my ass whipped so much by the police when I went behind that G wall as a juvenile. That is crazy. They didn't beat the brakes off me so many times. I'm talking about multiple times, not one, two, three. I'd have been shocked with the shell. Yo, I had to call home and have my family on the outside start calling the counselor inside because for a year straight they wore my ass out in there. You know what I'm saying? Everything I did in there, they wore my ass out. The crackers wasn't playing with me.
Yeah, I fought one of them bitches right up the street from my house, like about 2 blocks from here. And I had like about 10 of them bitches running behind me talking about they were gonna shoot me. I told them bitches, do what you gotta do because I wouldn't stop
Yo, I
it.
got one for you. Check this out. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I had an ex girlfriend right a long time ago. This is about it's over 10 years, about 15 years. Because I've been with my wife for 13 years. I was with her, so this is about 15 years ago. And I communicated a threat over the phone. They kicked my aunt door in. Now a communication threat over the phone. You know what I'm saying? With a woman, you arguing with a woman over the phone. She call in on you and say that you threaten her over the phone. They kicked my aunt door in. They kicked my mama door in. They kicked my father door in. They kicked my baby mama door in at the time. They ran in every fucking house with M16s and ARs and shit for a misdemeanor fucking charge. And my aunt called me. I was out of town. I was in DC at the time. And she like, yo, listen, you got to get up here because they gonna kill you if they find you. I'm like, what you mean they'll kill you? Yo, they ran up in here with M16s and AR-15 and this, that. And I'm like, huh? Like the army for that? Yo, they done knocked on my neighbor door. Yo, all type of shit for a misdemeanor.
But
You know what I'm
Dylan
saying?
walked out the church with a vest on.
He walked out with a vest on.
Yeah, to
But
make
hold on
sure
a minute.
nobody don't kill him.
Hold on a
They make
minute.
sure
Go
nobody
ahead,
don't kill
killer.
him. You know?
Go ahead.
What's
They make
good,
sure
Yeah.
bro?
nobody he going to church and kill 9 people, black people at that, you know what I'm saying?
And get
And
Burger
and, and get
King.
arrested alive. Man, you anybody else, man, it'd have killed them.
Yeah, they'd have killed him in the church.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have
Yeah.
been no talking. And then they walked him out. And then they, like, that was fucked
Then
up.
go
And
bring him to
then
Burger
let me tell
King.
you something. Let me tell you something. The fucked up shit I've seen is Trayvon Martin getting murdered, and then they gave this motherfucker Zimmerman back the gun, and he auctions it off as a prize possession, like that was something as a prize possession.
Say,
How the
bro,
fuck
that shit
do you
hurt
do
my
that?
heart so bad,
Oh
bro.
yeah, that's wild.
For to listen to that
That's
fucking,
racism at its finest, though.
hey man, is it? Hey, that shit hurt me so bad to listen to that fucking operator tell this motherfucker do not follow him. You
And
heard me?
he did it
And he
anyway.
followed
He
that fucking
told
man and
you
killed
not
that
to.
fucking man. How is
Yo,
that not fucking murder, bro? How is
yo,
that
he
stand your fucking
how is
ground,
it stand
bro?
your ground if the
That's murder
police
one.
told you do not follow that man? You are
Are you
100%.
following him?
And if
Yes, I'm
yeah,
following him. No, do
911
not
operators
follow
are
him.
considered police personnel. So with that being said, he disobeyed a direct order to stand down So with that being said, that's also premeditated murder because he
Yeah,
followed them with
it's
intentions.
murder one.
See,
With
bro,
the
and
intentions to kill him.
I be
Facts.
so fucked up to hear all these motherfuckers be talking about banning niggas from their cities and niggas can't
Yeah.
this and that, and yet
Yeah.
they got this motherfucker walking around that's a non-fucking police
This is legal
officer.
genocide times we living in.
And then
Mm.
dog, you know what's
Legal genocide. You're right.
and then you know what's crazy? They can deputize a person
Like,
when they feel like it. They can say they deputized him, so he was deputized at the point. And then under those rules, they don't get the same treatment as a security guard. So they can get out on this shit.
let
Give
me
'em-
tell you something. Let me tell you something. That stand your ground law, right, is a bullshit law. He wasn't standing his ground. He was actually
He,
provoking. He was
he was
provoking the
stalking. He was
situation.
Yeah,
stalking.
he
yeah, he
provoked
was
that matter.
He was stalking
out.
that fucking
Yeah.
man. He was stalking that
Yeah.
dude, man.
Hmm.
He
He
was
But
fucking
like I
creepy.
said,
That was some old creepy ass shit, bro.
hey yo, I'm gonna tell you what fucked me up the most. Like I said, is that after that we get to watch him tell his story about how he killed them, and then sit
And
back
then want to
and
sue the
auction,
parents and
sue
do
the
all
fucking
kind of
parent. How
fucking.
you gonna sue the parents of the boy you killed?
and then he getting paid off for telling his story.
Yo, check it out. And yup, and get paid for telling the story. And not only that, like I said, the police gave him the gun back. This motherfucking auctioning it off to motherfucking white supremacist niggas.
That's right. That's
And
right.
that's like a big thing for them.
That's a
And he ain't no.
victory.
He not even really one of them. You know
He
what I'm
Now
ain't
saying?
even one of them.
he's a Mexican or something.
Yeah, but see, the thing is that it's still it wasn't it was a young black man that died, so it don't matter to them. You just chalk that up to the game.
And
Why
then
you think?
like a lot of niggas like try to be white. Mexicans want to be white too.
Let me tell you something, man. And it's crazy because there's bad white people, there's bad black people, all type of people are bad. But for some reason, we always get the shitty end of the stick, no matter what the situation is.
Fucking
You
right.
know what
We
I'm
always get
saying?
to see the end of the stick because of our fucking skin color.
That's
There
a
you
fact.
go. We already
You know
got
what I'm
we
saying?
already got
It ain't
something going
really.
against
It
us.
ain't really just our skin color, bro. It's the hatred in their
Us,
fucking
first and
heart.
foremost.
You know, is the
Hold on a
it's
second,
really
y'all. No nonsense. Stucky said my son got off with attempted murder with the stand your ground law. Yeah, that's good. Hey, yo, and that's one of the few black men that'll get away with that shit.
Hmm.
You got to
Yeah,
remember that. It's
that's
it's
one of the
it's
few.
there's
yeah.
only a
We
few
gotta.
people because it's not meant for us.
It
Not
ain't. It
for the
ain't.
white
It
people.
ain't. You
Look
know, if you want to use it as a
at
black
boy
person,
Jordan.
you gotta really be right, bro.
You got to
Everything
be
gotta
all
really.
the way right in order
That's right,
for it to
bro.
work for us.
That's right, dog.
Your
You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying?
your bank account better not be in negative or nothing when that happens.
Yo, you
Yeah.
better not have a motherfucking fly murder on you. If you
Huh.
killed the fly,
Nigga, you
nigga,
you
your ass
better not
gone.
swap a mosquito down this month.
Nah, hell no. If you swatted a mosquito, your ass going to jail.
Dog, you
But
going.
you know what I'm saying? That's good for him, no nonsense. I appreciate that, man. I like to see the system work. And that means that it worked for your son. So salute to him. You know
For
what I'm
real.
saying? Because
Dog.
that's rare. That rarely happens. So salute to him that it finally worked
Salute
for
to the
one
bro. That's
person.
a fact.
But guess what? I
That's
done
a
been in
fact.
motherfucking
Salute.
jail so many motherfucking times before I
Hey, yo, bro.
got out the
My
streets, but I ain't
apologies.
never seen a
Story about
police
to leave.
report.
Let me get her out of here, and I'm gonna tap right back in. You heard?
All right, kiss my niece for me.
That's a fact.
All right.
I ain't never had a police report that was written the way it happened. It always written to their favor.
I've never had a police report ever written in my favor. I've actually had a cop that when he arrested me for the 10th murder, I said to him, "What are you locking me up for?" He told me assault. So everything that I said in that police call, which was assault, okay, I'll be home in the morning. All of that shit right there is motherfucking documented. But he didn't document the fact that he told me all type of other fuck shit.
Oh, they're
It's,
not
it's
gonna
never
do that
documented.
because it's audio in
You all right?
the police car. They know it. It's
Yeah, but
always
see, that's the thing. I said I was talking to his partner, and his partner told me straight up. She was like, "Yo, he a dickhead. Just be
yeah,
quiet and ride it out." See, I didn't know I was getting charged for 10 murder. I thought I was getting
yeah.
charged for a simple assault.
Man, that motherfucker lying said that they had footage of me breaking into the SWAT van and all this old crazy ass shit. When they was trying to present evidence, them people ain't had none of that shit.
No, they don't have it. They just getting you just because. They don't have the evidence off the top. Because if you don't say shit, all you gotta do is ask them what are we doing?
But the
Yeah.
listen, man. But the fucked up part about it was, bro, it was a setup. The
Yeah,
Fed, the Fed sent an informant to me. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? They already was looking for me, but they trying to get me in and really have. So they sent an informant to me with a half a kilo of cocaine and an AK-47.
Damn.
damn,
So I tell them, you know,
goddamn.
I tell them I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I tell a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking off because it's my wife company and he just passed and I don't want to offend her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling the nigga I'm good and I get this nigga some bad information. So it's like me and him sitting on a porch. See, I had a shootout the night before behind his daughter now. So that give him an avenue, or let me go down there by G. You know what I'm saying? I could get
Yeah.
him. I'm gonna
Mm.
catch him blindside him. So when he come down there and say, well, look, thank you for what you did for me, for my girls and shit. Look, dog, I'll give you this half a brick in this cake. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. You just cook it up, see what it's gonna come to so I can know. I'm like, man, I'm good. I'm good, dog. I already done heard through the grapevine what he out here doing. So I tell him I'm good, but I give him a lie. I say, man, look, I'm good, bro. I just did it, blah, 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 blah. I'm kind of hot. I got this and that in the attic, boom, 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 boom. So after
Yeah.
he
Facts.
leave, I calls his cousin, which is my partner. And I say, man, look, the people might be coming to get me. Some niggas might be coming because Blase just left. And I don't know if he gonna send some niggas back
And
or
you
I
know
don't know
they
if he
had
gonna send the
them
people back.
informants on the
You heard
street.
me? But when the
Yeah. I
people
hear you.
come back,
Informants on the streets, and
they
you just
come back with the same fucking lie that I gave him. So I knew it was him that told him.
he gave
You know
he
what I'm
gave
saying?
he gave you the same line.
Man, them people came and asked me everything that I told him, everything that I lied to him about to get him off my back.
How the
That's
fuck
what they
you know?
came back. I said, it wasn't nobody but him. You know what I'm saying? But, hey,
But you
It's
know
just
what?
it's nasty work. Go ahead, Ken. I'm listening to you, Ken.
Oh no, yeah, it's real nasty work, dog. And then when you see that a motherfucker, you can't believe it at the point because it shit happens so quick.
Yeah.
To
Let me
be a
show you something. Do you see how that man is got his knee on George Floyd neck with his arms on his
because
waist
he,
like he king of the world?
yeah,
yeah,
oh
Do
yeah.
you see that shit? Do you see
That's
how he
that.
killed them
Hey,
in
man.
cold blood in front of
Hey man,
everybody?
that
That
was a
was a
sign
murder.
saying you motherfuckers won't take knees,
That's
huh?
right. That's right. That's he put his knee in that boy neck and put his arms on as a trophy. You know what I'm saying? It's a winning trophy.
dog,
Hey
yeah,
dog. Hey,
Like a nigga just killed the deer.
yeah. I
yeah,
was
bro.
about to say that, like a nigga just killed the deer, cause that's how they pose. They kill a
Yeah.
deer.
That's how they fucking pose when they be doing that fucking hunting and shit. They catch they fucking that you know what I'm saying? They be out there catching the little wildlife and shit. They pose like that on the motherfuckers. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Exactly. And then they was just sitting there like it was normal. They didn't
Dog,
give
but
a
Yeah,
fuck.
whoever recorded that shit,
yeah.
bro, was in
Let me
on it,
tell you
dog.
something. No, I'm gonna be honest to you, and this is the truth. If it would have been four minds, them blazers standing there, and they would have did that, we would have rushed him. He would have got up off that boy neck. They would have had to whoop our ass out there. We would have took an ass
Hey,
whooping
hey,
before we
man.
Dog,
watched him kill that boy right
that.
there.
Hey, we done.
Man,
Hey, see,
me
see
and
where I'm at
mines would
now.
have took an ass whooping before we sat there and watched that man. It was only fucking one, two, three, four police, and it would have been about six of us, and we would have rushed that ass. And
Dog,
Say,
guess
and
bro,
what?
then
we done
all
They
fought
would have
them
had to
bitches
get off
before,
his
that,
bro.
neck.
We done fought them bitches before. We done had the whole force back here in this St. Thomas project right now where I'm at standing right now. We done fought them bitches. Our whole fucking hood done fought them bitches. You heard me, dog?
Excuse me. Let me bring that back. You right, Hunter, not that boy. He put his fucking knee in that man's neck. You right. Let me change that. He wasn't a boy. You know, it's just the way I talk. But you right, Hunter. He had his knee in that man's neck and killed him in front of everybody. I'm
Yeah,
telling you
dog.
right now,
and
We
then
if
fight
that
them
was
bitches.
me and mines, if me and my that's my brother killer right there. He know I ain't lying. Me and mines was standing there, man. We would have rushed them motherfuckers, and they would have had to get off that man's neck.
You
and
fucking
then
They
right,
would have
bro.
had to.
killed them.
Yeah, I
We
We
always
don't
didn't
let it.
stand
stand
Kill
Hey,
all
down.
6 of
hey,
us.
Yo,
They would have had to
we
see,
kill
don't
all
stand
of us.
down when
when
it
mother
comes to
say
oppression,
when
especially
motherfuckers
right
do
in
some
our
shit like
face
that,
like
there,
that.
dog. You
That's a
hear me?
fact.
It's gotta be eye for eye, dog. Niggas gotta respond as if he was a nigga in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You do want to mind some shit like that, dog. I'm doing it. Just I'm taking care like it was some street shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because you got on a fucking a uniform and a fucking badge.
Let
Man,
me
you
let me
just
let me tell
killed
you
a
let me tell you how
motherfucking
real it is.
family,
Let me
man.
let me
You
tell y'all something.
crazy.
Let me tell you how real it is, Briss. Check it out, OG. Me and my brother, right? I got into a fight in my project behind my baby mom. Some shit happened, right? So me and the kid gets into a fight. They call us downstairs to squash the fight, but in the process, they called the police on us. Anybody think I'm lying? Go Google Ronald Battle shooting in Harlem. They killed my brother, shot my brother 4 times in the back, right in front of me. We was back to back. I told them when the police come, I'ma run. You know the rules. If I run, they normally chase the runner. But I didn't know that they had called for 2 men armed with hoodied up, armed in the project. So they was gonna chase both of us anyway. My brother threw the firearm through the basement window. They chased him behind a building. Officer shot him 4 times in the back. They labeled it justifiable homicide. It took them a few hours to find that gun. And then the cop that killed him was Hispanic. So now my thing is that you just can't point it at white cops. We got all types.
Right,
It's a power tripping. So
Yeah,
now
right.
my thing is this is where I get into this right here. Where's the Black Lives Matter when Tyrone killed Tyrone or when a Hispanic cop killed my brother or this and that? Why is it only Black Lives Matter when a white cop kills a black man?
Because because they got certain motherfuckers that's put in position to wait for that to happen, to use that for their own agenda. You know what I'm saying? That's all that be. You know what I'm saying?
Ulterior
Motherfuckers really don't.
motives.
They don't really give a. They don't really give a fuck about no Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? Because if they gave a fuck about Black Lives Matter, every time a black on black crime will happen, they'll be out
They'll
here
be there.
marching
That's
out
right.
there to city
That's right.
fucking hall, asking them what the fuck they gonna do about crime and what kind of
That's
plans they
right.
got to fucking stop this shit and what
That's
they
right.
doing to
That's right.
coincide. And that's why they fucking killed Nipsey Hussle because he was pressing them. You know what I'm saying? What
That's
the
yeah,
right.
fuck y'all gonna
That's
do
right.
about this motherfucking shit? About this gang violence
That's
and
right.
shit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. That's right.
hey,
So when he go to
That's
stepping
right.
on fucking big heads like that, there, you had to go.
they were pressing hustle, dog. And the way they killed them, it was more than one shooter, dog. It wasn't just the dude you saw.
No,
And then,
no, it was one shooter. It was one shooter. It was on camera. Everything was caught. It was one
dog,
shooter.
and
We
for
ain't go
that dude,
But
conspiracy
that shit
theory.
was police. That the
It
police
was one
sanctioned that
shooter.
shit.
But I'm gonna tell you something. They allowed that. They
yeah,
You
allowed him to
fucking
get
right.
killed.
You
Let me
fucking
let me
right,
ask you
dog.
something.
Man, let me tell you,
Who
dog.
who do you know gang banging and got 50 niggas around him? Nobody got a firearm and nobody attempted to stop the shooter because he came and left and came back.
yeah, that's
Right.
what I was about to get to too. Cause I'm
Somebody,
He
somebody,
came
somebody,
back.
somebody made told made sure, man, double bag made sure he man, ain't nobody got no gun,
That's
man. We
right.
already made sure nobody ain't had no gun. You know what I'm saying?
don't
That's
that
right.
story sound similar to what they were saying about Pop? They were telling them nobody can have firearms on the security and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Reggie
right.
Wright, fat ass.
Yeah, dog, that shit is fucked up. And then after he did him like that, he kicked him in his head. That's
That's
hate.
right.
You fucking right, that's
You
hate,
talk
man.
about the
Man,
you talk about the one in Atlanta when he kicked him in the head after he shot him in the
No,
back.
he did Nipsey Hustle like that. He kicked Nipsey in the head, dog.
Oh
That's,
yeah, yeah, he kicked Nipsey in the
Yeah.
face. But did you
dog,
see how he did that Atlanta boy?
terrible.
That cop shot that boy, even though he did shoot a taser at the cop. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest to you.
that's a
He turned
non-lethal
around and shot a
weapon,
taser
man.
at him, right? But
That's a
hold on though, I'm gonna
non-lethal
keep it real
weapon.
with you. Nah, it's not non-lethal. It is lethal because you never know who you shooting with. It could have heart conditions, anything, and they could die from it. So it's a lethal weapon. But I'm gonna tell you where he fucked up at. I was cool with you shot at me. He got his ass clapped. You know what I'm saying? He wrestled the police, got the taser, took off and ran, shot the taser at the cop. Where he fucked up is when his man came and kicked the man in the fucking head and waited 2-3 minutes before they called that shooting in. That's what made that shit to me a problem. I'm gonna be honest to you. Because if I was a cop and you wrestled me, took my taser from me, ran from me, turn around and shoot at me, because you tripping. You threatened bodily harm. You could have shot me in the eye with that taser. I could have heart conditions, anything. But you shot it at me. So now I fire and shoot your ass. I don't have the right to come kick you in your head and wait
Yeah,
two or three
no,
minutes to
I
call
don't
it
have
in.
to
I don't
shoot
have the right to do that. You know what I mean? I
I
might have
couldn't
shot your ass
stand
too. I'm gonna be
only
honest.
this
But I'm
dog.
not gonna kick you. I'm not
I
gonna
put it
kick you
like
in
this
your
here,
head
bro.
and then
When
wait
you
2 or 3 minutes to call it in.
when you join the fucking police force, you don't join. You know what I'm saying? You join in the brotherhood. It don't matter fucking matter what color you is. You could be black, white, Chinese, purple, brown, green, orange.
That's right.
When you
That's right.
when
I'm
you take
switching
that
to my
fucking
computer,
oath,
y'all.
you know, when you take that
Now,
fucking oath,
why did
you
the
taking a
Chinese
fucking oath.
dude
You know
standing
what
there
I'm saying?
and they still
To
was
hear
short
and see
on
no
that?
fucking evil that each other do. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got an evil in they society. And then like it was a Chinese dude standing there like it wasn't shit, like it was regular shit. And then people posing on that for that. They sat there and nobody did nothing. That's what I'm pissed off about. Nobody did nothing. Ain't no way I can stand there and not do nothing. You
That's
know?
crazy, bro.
I
Yo.
can't.
That's
And then,
why the rest of the police was arrested because they stood there as bodyguards to make sure it happened, man. That nigga knew that
Yeah.
motherfucker that did that shit to George Floyd, bro. He got some kind of history with that fucking man, bro. To be
yeah,
so fucking,
they
you know what I'm
said
saying? He
like
had
You
to be
got to
doing
remember though, they
so.
said that he knew George. He knew George. Remember, they
That
said
nigga
did
probably, that
they
nigga
did some
probably was.
security
He,
together.
he
They did
probably was
security
doing like
together.
fucking Hassan Campbell was doing, watching the fucking man fuck flicks and got jealous.
There you go.
yeah,
It
there
could
you
be
go.
that too. I'm on the same type of time, bro.
I'm on that same time with
Same type of time.
You
you.
know?
Hold on a minute though. I want to hear something from Killer. Go ahead. Let me hear something from Killer, man. I want to hear what's going on in your mind, Killer, because I know you got a lot you think about, man. What's going on?
First and foremost, people gotta understand that this has been going on for centuries, and it's just legalized now through many different systematical ways. You know what I mean? The police force just changed from, from wearing white hoods and having bloodhounds to blue uniforms and German shepherds. You feel what I'm saying? But and I say this with all sincerity, we as a people, like we gotta unite. You know what I'm saying? Like power is about numbers and force, like unification. We're the only race that don't really unite under rightful times. You know what I'm saying? Like we had like the Black Lives Matter
Hey,
movement.
hey,
Like
hey
fuck
Killer,
that.
I don't want to cut you off real quick. Park my guns, big bro.
Huh?
Check this out though. I hope this ain't go over nigga heads. The nigga said we went from white sheets and bloodhounds to blue uniforms and German shepherds. Don't let that shit go over your head, man. It's called still slavery, man. Genocide in a man legally. That's the
Fact.
realest shit ever. But go ahead, Killer.
Yeah. But like we have to understand these things. And first and foremost, knowledge is power. It's the key to everything in existence. We as a people have to obtain that and provide it to our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So we can outthink these people. My father always told me a smart black man is a dangerous black man. You dig what I'm
And
saying?
that's facts right there, dog. A
That's
smart black
100.
man.
Hell yeah. Hey
'Cause
yo, we build every day, Killer. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact. That's a
And no
fact.
bullshit. Like I tell people when they hear Blazers, they hear Sex Money Murder, they think of the worst. They put us in a category as other people, other things, and other unities. We're not an organization. We're none of that shit. We're family,
That's a
and
fact.
we actually build and do positive. To be honest to you, this right here is what we actually do on a normal. Me, Killer, and a few other of us. We do this on a normal. Me and Killer and Smack was on the phone today for about 2 hours just building, doing the same shit right here. You know what I'm saying? So this is the type of time we really on. You know what I'm saying? We really not with that other shit, all that other shit. This is what I was talking about when I told people I wanted to go positive. I was actually letting the let's talk about it thing die down so that it's all good, OG. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So that we can go positive. Because this right here is what we need to put out to the people, man. People need to hear these stories. They need to hear what's going on. They need to know that, this exists. These young boys out here killing each other. Put them guns down. Let's stop killing each other. We got to respect each other before they respect us. If we don't respect each other, they ain't never gonna respect us. Why respect a bunch of motherfuckers that can't stick together? You,
yeah,
you, you ever see a dog have babies? You ever see a dog have babies and you try to touch that babies, man? She will kill you.
dog,
Mm-hmm.
look at
Every animal in the world, everything in the world protects its own except for us human beings.
exactly. Look at National Geographic.
Yeah, everything
Them
protects each other.
They
down
will
to the
goddamn
ants.
kill you over their
Yo,
child.
my man, nigga, the ant down to ants, down to flies, bees, hornets,
Yeah,
roaches, rats, whatever. Listen to me. They're gonna protect theirs. We're the only species, the only thing that do not protect each other. It's us.
Cause
And,
listen,
and then it's bad
take it
because
back to
I got
slavery.
you, bro. I'm gonna drop the link. And then what's really bad is the fact that you got other races, Puerto Ricans. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Dominicans, Mexicans, Chinese. They stick together. Black people is the only ones that tend not to stick together.
They trying to be something else.
nah, it's not that black people try to
Oh
be
shit!
something else.
I got a story with y'all. Hold on, real quick. Yeah, me and my wife went to Walmart one day. Get an oil change. She ain't lying. Get an oil change. Some shit popped off where the black kid had an attitude during the car, whatever, whatever, whatever. Me and the dude, another dude in there, I think he might have been white. Me and him got into an argument, a real heavy argument where it was turning left.
I
So
remember this.
my cousin pulled up. My wife and my cousin talking. My cousin, she like stained out. So she like, well, I'm gonna do this and that, just get in the car, get the fuck out of here. So I get in the car and shit. A Puerto Rican pull up on me. And not even pull up. He walked up to the car and said, brother, listen, bro. He said, listen, we got to stick together. Do not let that man take you out, out of your character of this world. Clearly, I'm talking about a Hispanic man because he know I'm half, I'm mixed. So he said, yo, yeah, he thought I was fully Puerto Rican because he came talking to me. And he said to me, yo, we got to stick together. He said, get in the car and get up out of here. So I got in the car and got the fuck up out of there. My cousin was behind us. I got the fuck up out of there. And it ended like that. But it could have went all the way left. You know what I'm saying? It was going left, actually. It was going
Okay,
left.
but you know what? They'll use certain shit to provoke you,
Hold on.
knowing that it's gonna
Oh,
piss you.
check it though. Check it though. And this is the crazy shit. That day, the black boy was being lazy and wasn't attended to our car in time. And then when the supervisor went and checked them, they fired that black man right there in front of us. He had an attitude with us. He fired him. But the white nigga that cussed me out said, fuck your wife right there. All this, I'm telling nigga, just cross the gun line. You know what I'm saying? Just cross,
Yeah,
what type of time I'm on. Cross the gun line, nigga.
but then
You know,
that's what I
but
be
check it
saying
though.
about
They
like
fired the black man and kept the white nigga that was disrespectful.
out and
And
then
the black boy didn't even really say nothing to us. He was talking about her.
yeah, exactly.
And
But
guess what? It was a black lady that fired him.
yeah, I remember you telling me that story. That's
You know what
fucked
I'm saying?
up.
So now you
But
got a
they
black
want
lady fired the black man and kept the white man that was the disrespectful motherfucker.
to and they want to see black men or any man locked up and chained. That's what they want.
Economic racism, social racism, like there's many different forms of racism, but we always want to hurt or maim our own. You know what I mean? Like that lady was a black lady who fired the black kid, but kept the white man popping all that wild
Yeah,
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
fact.
you know what I mean?
But
Like
that's keeping the
she
racist going though when they do that.
she's subconsciously a racist, not knowing. She's
It ain't
been
even
bred that
subconsciously. They know what they're doing. Cause they
she
know they
been
can do that.
bred, bro. You feel me? Like you gotta understand, we're programmed
Yeah.
from birth. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's no unity from birth. First and foremost, you come out, you either rich, middle class, poor, you black, white, Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying?
But
Something.
Killer,
So
check me out. The thing is, it all comes from slavery, man. This is the mentality. That if you check me out for a second,
Yeah, I mean,
they like all the black colleges are paid for by white people.
hey, yo, I ain't
Like,
gonna lie to you. See,
but
but see,
but
yo, it's
the
crazy
black
because
it doesn't matter who they're paid for. It doesn't change the education that is given within these colleges that we must obtain and take advantage of.
that's what I was. That's where I was going with it because of the ancestors that raped our black women and saw them beat the shit out the black man, make him seem like him the shit. So that's why women are quick to go to court on this. You get me?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Like,
It's
Even
not
with
because of that. I think the court system is a different tactic that women take just to get on your motherfucking nerve or some fuck shit. It's actually designed for the black man to leave the house and
yeah,
then they put you on
remember?
child support and then they give them welfare and make them depend on the government. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? The government is designed to do that to the black women, period.
They they
You know what
they
I'm saying? That's
that's
how I feel personally. So when a black woman win, that's why it be so hard for her to win. They never want to put a black woman really in a power position. And I learned that from my wife and 2 or 3 different jobs where she trained a white lady and they actually put the white lady over top of her and she trained this white lady.
wow,
Yeah, and then yeah, she trained her,
wow.
did
No
everything
bullshit.
for, show her everything, carried her whole everything, and then they gave her the position over top of my wife, a
Hmm.
white
Wow,
lady. I watched it. I watched it done.
wow,
Mhm.
Or with myself. I was
Yeah,
wow.
supposed to be
same
in
thing with
general
Killer.
manager for 3 years.
Yep,
That's
same thing
fucked
with
up.
Killer. You
That's
know what I'm
really
saying? But
fucked
see, the thing with the women is different because when you get a powerful woman, you know what I'm saying, it's different, it's dangerous. That's why they wouldn't put Hillary Clinton in that chair. And I
up.
really voted for her. You know what I'm saying? That's why they wouldn't put her in that chair. You don't want to put a woman, period, in power. They scared of that. They're scared of a
See,
powerful woman.
You know
Yeah,
what?
that happens all the time, shit.
you know the main reason why they didn't put Hillary in power. This is a fact. When they
Because they were scared.
when they went,
Nah, it wasn't
oh,
they was scared.
listen. When they went open in public with how they failed systematically the black culture, you know what I'm saying, through the 13th Amendment. They admitted this, that 3 strike shit and you're out. Like they admitted this. They weren't
Facts.
going in there to overturn that shit.
Because Bill was one pushing that. She was pushing it. You're right.
Yeah, and Bill
You're
was
right.
the one locked
Right.
up on
You're
niggas
right, Killer.
in the motherfucker.
Because she was gonna overturn that joint. You definitely right. She was trying to pull it.
That's a
That's when they start talking about her selling guns and selling artillery and
yeah,
weapons and all that. Nigga, guess what? They've been doing that shit since Bush, the first father was in it. They've been trading
yeah.
artillery and selling artillery to other motherfucking countries.
I
We didn't
remember
sold motherfucking, we didn't sold tanks to some of every fucking body,
dog. Y'all remember I ran Contra?
planes and all that, ships and all
Yeah,
that.
dog. I ran when
He
Oliver North was
probably
in
to
the
fix.
motherfucker commander. When Oliver North was in there, dog, they sold dope and everything to
Hold
them.
on, I had a judge tell me not to forget my toothbrush if I messed up, if I messed up on paper, all over a little piece of stem from supposedly marijuana, 180 days in jail, a $550 fine, plus court causes, plus a year on supervised paper.
What?
That's some fuck shit.
Dog,
That's some.
you remember
Hey
when I
yo, hey
told
yo, you know what's crazy? And the
you,
crazy shit is Hunter's not black. Hunter's white.
hey, and what's
Therefore, it
crazy?
shows you that it's a power trip. It's
Yeah,
just so happy because, like I said, my brother was killed by a Hispanic cop. So for me to sit here and just push it all on white people, I'll be a fool. I'm pushing
dog,
this shit on
I'm not.
power tripping.
I
It
never
so
put it
happy
on.
white people is doing more of it, but it's being done by every race, man.
Yeah, and then
Because
dog, you
you
remember when I told you that judge said, "I hope you get locked up." She said, "I'm gonna schedule this court date on before your birthday, and I hope you get locked up." And I stood there and I damn near jumped across that goddamn thing.
nah,
Oh,
I dig it, but yeah, we ain't gonna keep it on that. But that
yeah,
it's retarded, man. You know, it's programmed. It's programmed to fuck certain people, man. And what they do is like they did with Ace. They used to call Ace up north a nigga lover because he hung out with black people. You know what I'm saying? When we was in the penitentiary. They used to call Ace a nigga lover. See, people don't know the history. They say, oh, this, that, and they don't really know the history of people. And they don't know who and who's been where. But Ace used to hang with black people in jail. The Aryan boys had a problem with Ace. Ace got stabbed in jail and all that shit. He don't mind me telling the story because he'll tell it. And they called him a nigga lover. You know what I'm saying? I had black cops up north tell me that I was a nigga, right? I said, nigga, you blacker than me. Nigga told me I'm French Canadian.
what
I
kind
said,
of
oh,
shit
this
is that?
motherfucker is
You French
crazy.
Canadian?
The nigga told, yo,
Confused.
Ken, I was in my cell doing something. And the nigga told
Hold
me,
on,
hey, nigga,
he
come the
just
fuck
straight up
on, nigga.
walked up to you
Listen
and
to me.
said
He
that.
can't. I was in my cell doing something. He had called me like 10 times. I was doing something. The boy came up to me and said, hey, nigga, come on. I said, nigga. I said, you blacker than me. He said, motherfucker, I'm French Canadian.
Like he better
Like,
than
like he not gonna be in the motherfucking cotton field too.
you. Yeah,
This motherfucker gotta be kidding me.
dog. I'm telling you, that's how them Nigerians be doing us out here in Houston, dog. They'll
This
sit up
is
and walk
impressive. I'm
like,
enjoying this bill with you intelligence. Rig Street guys, no offense. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is the truth. No nonsense, Stucky. This is the truth. We done did so much shit out there and been convicted of, and my brother did 13 years in the feds killer. You know what I'm saying? So my that ain't got my little 3.5 ain't got nothing on that 13, but 2 days in jail is too much.
Too
An
much.
hour for a
That's a
black
fact.
man is too much in jail.
Hey, you
And we
just said
gotta be able, hold on, Ken,
said
and we got hold
mouth.
on, Ken, and we gotta be able to put this information out there so somebody can share it to the young boys to hear it. All that bullshit we be kicking on them other pages and shit, that shit is all for show. That shit ain't
Yeah,
nothing but a motherfucking circus, man. This is
yeah,
the type
that's
of
a
shit
start.
we need to put out to the community and to the people right here. So the interviews I'm gonna go get here is gonna be a whole different lane of shit here. We building
That's
a
a
whole
fact.
different channel. So
Salute
I
to you.
appreciate it, Stucky.
Hey,
Yeah,
salute
we going
to
a
you,
whole
killer.
different yo.
Salute,
We
man.
going a whole different lane with this. So I
Thank you,
appreciate
Mo. Thank
everybody that pulled up tonight anyway. You know what I'm saying? That just show love. Because it's a lot we could be sharing rather than destroying. We destroying each other with them other pages. I'm not even impressed with the Let's Talk About It page and all that shit. I'm not impressed. I'm impressed with this shit right here. So I start from the ground bottom on this channel right here to get it popping and let that other shit go. Because that other shit don't mean nothing. We ain't getting nothing across on that other shit.
you. Oh yeah,
So
that's a
what?
You know
fact.
what I
That's
mean?
all it is, dog.
That
And
ain't nothing but promotion
I
over
love
there.
this
That's just to
vibe.
promote my artists over there. To do an interview or some dumb shit, to be honest to you. But this is the lane that I want to be on. This is why I took my uploads down. All the disrespectful shit I did on the other channel. Because when people go back and look at your last work on them other channels, that's how they gonna look at you and deal with you. So you wanna show some good face. You know what I'm saying? You got to get some good face, man. You can't have just bullshit. When they go check your background and your pedigree is bullshit, nigga. Nigga don't want to mate your dog, man.
Yeah,
You know what
and
I'm saying?
then,
What kind of
dog,
pedigree you are?
they want to see like a balance in between you. Like, like people, you gotta have the balance.
I'm gonna
You know,
keep it real with you. Sometimes you gotta have a balance, but sometimes you gotta say fuck it and go get what you want. And what I want is to put out some real positive shit. And this is what I want to do. And I'm not gonna let nothing break this right here. You know what I'm saying?
and
Look at
I'm
that
with
That's a
you on
Fendi
that.
fact.
shit right
I'm with you on that,
fresh,
dog.
fresh, fresh facts is a hard nigga to get to. This is a OG nigga right here, right? From Brooklyn. Had never been to jail before, never did none of that fuck shit, and was raised in one of the worst projects in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Marcy
Salute
Project.
to him.
I'm getting information from y'all guys because I'm 49 and never been to jail, had a court problem, so I'm learning too. I just said it before I read it. And I hadn't looked at it, but it's the truth because me and this man have many conversations. You know what I'm saying? So at the
All I
end of the
know
day,
is
when
you
you get
never
fresh
stop
to talk
learning.
like that, if fresh is learning something, yo, we doing a good job. So applaud y'all, man. I appreciate y'all too.
Hey, you
Oh,
never
you
can
too.
stop learning. You learn something new every day, dog.
Oh, that's a
And
fact.
and then it depends on what your ears want to hear.
Every day
And
for
what
you,
we're
King.
talking
Salute,
about right
man.
now, what
Yo,
people
OG, salute to you, OG, for pulling up, man, and showing me love, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people not gonna kick this right here. There's a lot of people. I like this lane because this section that I'm gonna go into YouTube and this section here is not that bullshit that I was doing over there. That bullshit over there to me is no good. This right here is gonna educate the people, man. This is where we need to be. Yeah, we all
What we
mixed.
here for? You big
Yeah,
on
we all mixed.
family.
No,
Everybody mixed.
I'm not mixed. I'm black, P.
Now you Mexican, boy,
Hold on. How I'm Mexican?
because your baby mama said it.
You gonna believe her?
Yeah, hell yeah. He
Hold
told
on.
me you lied to me. So hell yeah, I'm gonna
That
believe
boy
her.
say I lied to him.
Yeah, he told me. How you gonna tell a nigga yo I lied to you too?
And then she said it.
Hell yeah, great job, fresh to death.
And then why do
Yeah,
everybody remember
49 years old,
me?
49 years old and never been to jail. That shit is gangster.
That's a fact. That's the hardest shit in the
That's
world to
the
do.
hardest shit in the world, dog.
Word.
Man, 49 ain't never been to jail. Nigga ain't been got bit by a dog or
I
policeman.
never
Ain't never
understood
threw his
that.
face
They
on the hood or nothing.
get your DNA tested done. Tell me what race you are. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hold
I
on, y'all
probably
want
make sure
me,
that type
y'all
of
want
shit.
me to
But
get my
yeah, that's
DNA?
dope. 49 years old ain't never touched a motherfucking precinct.
Dog,
Man, I
you know
didn't.
that goddamn be against that
Yo,
Shit.
killer.
wall.
I can't even tell you how many times a nigga been to the precinct.
Dog,
Man, I probably done damn near touch all the precincts in America for real. Like,
How many different federal penitentiaries you been to in 13 years?
shit.
ain't no really one. I'm
Manchester,
glad.
Manchester, Kentucky, Marlin, Michigan, Cumberland, Maryland,
Damn,
Beaumont,
you been to
Texas,
some motherfucker.
Oklahoma, Long Park, California, Atlanta, Georgia. Shit, like 10 or 11.
God damn, nigga, you been busy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
yeah.
was getting
10
it
or
on.
11 different federal penitentiaries in 13 years.
Damn.
And
What
guess
was
what?
you after? When was
And
you
got and got something to show for it. Most niggas go to jail, don't come home with nothing to show for it. He passed the bar exam in jail, you know what I'm saying? To be a lawyer. That's crazy. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
bro.
In jail. Got education in jail. Came
Hey,
home
listen,
and got something he can educate our young blazers with. Because all of them working, they doing something. Like we don't
it's all
promote that shit.
Oh, yeah, on my
it's all
own business. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
it's each
Federal
one.
employee ID number. I pay taxes.
I
You
mean,
dig what I'm saying? So,
that's
all
a
I got
lot of
my
jails.
little
positive.
tax.
Y'all start over thinking about that shit. That's a lot of jails, killer.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
know, I ain't gonna front. I was a knucklehead though. Like I stayed bunching on shit. You feel me? So,
Yeah. Yeah, that's wicked. But see, that's what they need to hear, man. And it's not a place to be, man.
no, absolutely not. Like, I don't care how tough you are. Like, politics and race rule the prisons. You know what I'm saying? So like if you're not linked up, you'll definitely lose your life ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing to promote this and nothing cool about it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't recommend it for anyone. You dig what I'm saying? But at the same time, like if you're there, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. You know what I mean? It's a cold world, man. But that's why
Yeah.
we stand on what we stand on, all positivity. Like my brother during Christmas did the toy drive, him and my sister, you feel me, and the kids involved, gave out mad toys and shit, you feel me, to the less fortunate, you know what I mean? Like back here in West Virginia, we feed the homeless and shit like that, you feel me? Like, so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it takes a real gangster to really say, I know what it's like to feel alone, or I know what it's like to be fucked up, or, you know,
Hey yo,
that's the
pardon my
hardest shit in
guns.
the real.
I
That's the
got one for you. Pardon my guns. I'm on the
uh,
phone with Killer one day. He walking past they in the restaurant, him, my niece and shit. And the lady asked him for a cup of water. It was hot as fuck out there in West Virginia. They wouldn't get this lady a cup of water. Killer took the lady inside, told them niggas shut the fuck up, basically, had lunch with the lady and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sat down with her, talked with her, took pictures with her and shit. I'm over there. He's sending me pictures of him. And then down the line, get in touch with this lady, and this lady the one that got her life straight.
that's a
now,
fact.
you know I did that. You remember
She
I
she
told
wasn't she wasn't a drug addict or nothing. She just didn't have it. She was homeless and stuff, had fucked up like that, got normal life shit. And the nigga kill her from a cup of water built with this lady, and this lady hits him up, and now this lady is straight. I'm
That's
you?
a
Yeah,
talking about
fact.
like change this lady whole life, man. It's
dog,
over
that's
a cup
what
of
I did
water.
one day. You know how you be at the corner, like about to cross over through the light, and then they be asking for money, and then I didn't have it. We went to the store, and then when I went to the store, we got them like, what did we get them? Like a fruit punch, and then some chips and some
Yeah,
Gatorade chips and everything.
hell
When I
yeah.
came back, I threw on the blinkers when he was still there, and I got out the car. Cause my little girl was back there, and she saw that. She said that was cool, Dad. Then
Yeah,
I
yeah. Hey, yo, them kids, man. Hey, yo, can them kids
That's
see
the
that
best
shit? You
thing
got to
you could.
start it
Yeah,
early.
that's the best thing
yeah,
you could have done in front of your. You know what I'm saying? In front of
Yeah,
your daughter. You
dog.
feel me?
And then I don't just be talking and shit, dog. We have like the canned goods and shit in them little bags, like the plastic bags when you leave the house. Like, here, when they ask me for money, if I have a dollar, whatever, I still
hey,
give
yo,
them.
hey, yo,
Listen, you
Ken, I
don't know the
remember.
difference that you can make in someone's life, or the impact that you will have just from a simple hello. You know,
Yeah, a
and letting the
simple
motherfucker
hello
see.
one.
Hey,
Hold
yo,
on, look,
killer.
and yo, go ahead,
We
Mo.
gave out Thanksgiving food in the hood in Henderson, North Carolina, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot
And,
about
and
that.
check it out. We did that out of our pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Uh
My
huh.
wife made Thanksgiving for the house and then made Thanksgiving out there.
Oh yeah, that's
We was
another
out
thing.
there,
Pardon
yeah,
me.
we was
Ain't
giving
none
it
of this
out.
shit funded.
Yeah,
Ain't you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no.
Like,
Hey yo, the nigga Kennedy and had people coming
Yeah,
to the house. He was feeding them at the house on Thanksgiving.
and
I
that's
told him
God
on.
bless.
So it
Felt
take
good.
one person to start because Killer the one that started that shit up with us. You know what I mean? He was out there giving out pizza, had all the little homies out there giving out pizzas to the homeless shelter. and something to drink. So my wife like, nah, we got to get on it. So we did the Christmas toy drive. We did the Thanksgiving joint. We do this and that now. Like it's a lot of different things that we don't even throw it up on the TV because it ain't meant for show. We doing it because we do it. But that
Yeah,
nigga started that shit.
dog.
Yeah,
I've done it
yeah,
every
exactly. We mention it. We hope it rub off on somebody else to do it, like
dog.
it did with us.
2011, they were first double teaming me in court. Me and Diane been doing that shit every year.
Yeah, you supposed to, man. Like at the end of the day, it's all about, you know what I'm saying, teaching them kids, man. It ain't about us no more. We already did certain shit.
Yeah, we
We
done
already,
already seen life. They need to see how it's supposed
yeah,
to be.
they need to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of girls, man. I got 5 girls, so
And you already know how
yeah,
Ari set up
shit
and looked
wicked.
at me like I was short. She 4'11". I'm like, I'm 5'8". She said,
Nah, y'all both 4'11. Y'all about the same size.
dog, stop, stay at my business.
That's my nigga. Yeah. I'm happy
Dog,
you feeling better, man.
Ari,
Diane, I send my
Ari
love, man.
You know what Ari said before her birthday? She said,
What's
I'm
that?
calling at my mom. And she said, yeah, I'll be able to take her. And she said that. I said, what?
Ari mama gonna put Ari in the chokehold, man.
And then Ari already playing for it because she be active and shit. She tall as fuck.
I ain't gonna lie, Ari, my girl. That's my girl, man.
Uh,
Hey, yo, Ken, tell Aunt Diane I send my love.
oh, that should go right there. Diane.
Hey, Aunt Diane, me and the wife send our love, man. We send our love to you, man.
Hey,
Thank you. Thank you
No
guys.
problem. No problem. You're welcome.
hey, Pete, this her.
Hey Pete, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Thank you. I
No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem.
very difficult time right now, but thank you
Yes,
guys.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And we know it, man, and we send our love, honestly.
Thank you. Hi to the chat room.
All right.
I,
Yeah. And Ken, man, I'm happy you feeling better too, nigga. A little bit, but I can
you
see
know,
it
I
all in your face. You ain't you right now. I can look in your face and tell you ain't you. But I thank you that you pulled up on me. I'm happy you pulled up on me.
dog, I had to pull up for this.
But you got to get well, man, because I can see in your face you sick. You got to get well, Ken.
Yeah, dog. I'm tired too.
You ain't even Uncle Ken, man. You ain't even tell me fuck me. You said it earlier, but you
Yeah,
ain't said it one time. You only said it one
I
time
ain't want
today.
to say it on this channel.
Why not? That's brotherly love. Fuck you, man.
Okay, fuck you.
That's what I'm talking about. I love you,
You
man, because
want to
you
talk
ain't
about
nothing.
or
You ain't
something?
nothing.
Yeah. Hold on. Don't even get me. Don't. Dog, do not get me started.
Yeah,
I
you
want
know what I'm saying? That's brotherly love, man. You know we gotta show
dog,
brotherly love. Good
dog.
night,
Hey,
brother.
but I didn't want to do it on this channel because you
Nah,
said
man, it's
this
all
channel.
love, man. You know, hey, yo, man, this is the channel where we show love at, man. You know
Dog,
what I'm
don't make me pull out.
saying?
Dog, when that nigga slide,
Hey
dog.
yo, hey yo, Hunter Rizzo said, did you get tested for the Rona for real? Or just aside? No. You
No,
know, any hard headed.
dog. I'll be around motherfucking no way. If Diane come back cool, I'm good. If she get tested every week, I'm like, motherfucker, if you got it, I got it. And then I'll be asking, where you get it from, goddamn. Goddamn it, we gonna have problems around this motherfucker.
Leave her alone.
That
Leave her
nigga say,
alone right
leave
now.
her.
Leave her alone right now. Don't bother her dying today. Leave her alone. But it's good to make her laugh. I am happy though that you pulled up, Kim, man. And I want you to get well, man.
Dog, and you know what, dog? I'm good though, dog. It just
Yeah.
it seemed like she was trying to poison me, and then I be watching that shit on ID channel.
What the
Shit,
fuck ever? I was giving you electrolytes, babe. Stop it.
I still don't trust it.
You said still trust her.
I need my
That's
medicine
crazy.
right now.
In the words of the great
Yeah.
philosopher Chuck D, can't trust it.
The great words of the philosopher Chuck D. Hey, yo,
Can't.
Uncle Ken make it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Uncle Ken is the man, man. But
Hey, dog,
hey,
you
what
hear
I'm gonna
some
do is
fuck
check
shit?
this out, man.
You want to hear some fuck shit?
Hey, Hunter said, how long you been sick for?
Shit, I got sick like Tuesday, early Wednesday, and I don't know what it was, but I was sick than a motherfucker.
Well, you need to go get tested so you don't die on Friday, man. I really don't want you to, I don't want you to wake up dead looking at yourself and damn, that's me.
If I wake up dead, man, I'm gonna have a clean cut though. I want to look good in that casket, dog.
You want to look good in that casket?
Yeah, put on that white Dickie suit like that. It's
Crazy.
still starts down.
Hey, y'all, this still starts down pimping. Hey,
Yeah,
check it out, y'all. But hey, check it. I'm about to end this live here. I'm gonna open up the Mr. Sex Money panel. Y'all come pull up over there. I want to end the story, man. But I appreciate everybody pulling up.
already.
You know
Everybody
what I'm saying?
salute.
I'm
Salute
gonna
them.
open up the panel on the Mr. Sex Money. We continue talking stuff and chill for a little bit. But yeah, I appreciate y'all pulling up. We got another segment coming on. I'm gonna do something on the first black president. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah,
his name
we
is
got
Ron Hansen. So yeah, I'm gonna have something. We're gonna do something with him probably tomorrow. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
bet.
Get your research together. Get your research together.
Yeah, I got you.
Me the
Because I
link,
told
I'm
you
about to open up the panel on the Mr. Sex Money page. Y'all come on over and chill for a little bit.
bro.
all right,
Send
bet.
Okay,
so I
Much
can go.
love. Y'all
Wax
be
Dog, everybody, Killer. I see you the link, Killer, through the phone.
All right, copy.
All right, y'all.
bet.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. We're gonna
You
have
are
another sit down live about some real shit again. We just gonna figure out what we're gonna talk about.